As always at the beginning of the month, let's look at the update of my investment portfolio in Crowdlending. Stay until the end because I am going to tell you some of the most important news that happened during the month of February. Of course, I will also share the distribution of my investment portfolio as there have been some significant changes compared to the month of January, and we will also see the returns I have achieved on each platform. Throughout the video, I'm also going to tell you about some special campaigns and promotions, welcome bonuses for new investors that you will be able to get and thus benefit from better profitability. Before we begin, I would like to invite you to the Telegram community where you can share experiences and opinions with other investors. I would also like to invite you to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any more interesting videos about investments. Now let's get to it. As always, we will start by looking at the distribution of my portfolio and how it has changed compared to previous months. In February, compared to January, there have been some important changes. I have invested more in Debitum to take advantage of one of the campaigns they offered, and right now I have more than 14% in Debitum. As I always do, I have deposited a larger amount in Invest, and I have also deposited a much larger amount in Peerberry and RoboCash. And this money I have deposited from the funds I withdrew from Esketit, which currently makes up less than 5% of the weight of my investment portfolio. This is because in Esketit, despite having withdrawn a large amount of money, I still have cash drag, a lot of money pending without being invested. The strategies I have followed on Peerberry have worked over the past month, but let's see if they work this month. What I've done is deposit a larger amount to qualify for the silver loyalty bonus when the interest rates dropped, as this gives me a higher interest rate of 0.5% on all their loans and also priority in auto investment strategies. During the month of February, it has worked very well, and I haven't had any cash drag, always less than 100 euros uninvested, but right now I do have some cash drag. Let's see if this new strategy I'm following in Peerberry continues to work well, and if not, then I'll have to withdraw some amount of money so that it doesn't remain here uninvested. At RoboCash, what I've done is invest only in the predefined strategy, and last month everything was invested. But right now there's also cash drag money not invested. It's only been here a couple of days, let's see how it keeps performing during this month. Otherwise, I'll also have to withdraw. I have also deposited more money into Income, where I am also making monthly contributions. Similarly in Ventus to join a campaign where they were offering from 50 euros. A campaign that is still valid until March 14th, and this is for both new and all investors who invest. You already know that on this platform you have to invest a minimum of 1,000 euros each time we invest. I also took the opportunity to invest more in Indemo, which also had a promotion last month. As always, I've made monthly contributions to Mintos both to my loan portfolio and to my ETF portfolio, and I also make monthly contributions to Fintown and CrowdPair. And last month in Domoblock, I didn't invest more because there wasn't any project. There was only a new project and I couldn't participate in it. Another platform I invested more in last month was Maclair. Regarding the type of loans, the distribution in my portfolio hasn't changed much compared to previous months. Now I have a little over 50% in peer-to-peer loans, a little over 22% in business loans, 21% in real estate loans, and 3.6% in agricultural loans. And the distribution between regulated and unregulated platforms doesn't change either. I have a little less on unregulated platforms as there are also fewer of them, and 55% of platforms are not regulated. Let's take a look now at the performance I'm getting on each of these platforms. The one where I'm getting the best performance is Ventus, and this is mainly due to the bonuses and cashback campaigns they are launching, as I am achieving more than 43%. As I was saying, last month I deposited more and invested in a new project, and I got a bonus of 50 euros. That's mainly why I get the high returns, but also because each of the projects we invest in is offering us 18%. If you also want to start investing in Ventus Energy right now, in addition to these special bonus, they also have a welcome bonus for new investors of 1%. Both bonuses can be accumulated. To do this, you will need to register at the link I leave below in the description. Another platform that it is also performing very well, partly due to bonuses, is Maclair, where I am achieving more than 22%. And here, in the last month, I have invested a larger amount, 500 euros in a new project. With these 500 euros, I have obtained a bonus of 20 euros that is reinvested directly into the same project and that I will be able to collect once the project finishes and receive that bonus, which is currently generating interest for me. And this bonus is currently active. If you want and register at the link I leave below in the description, you can get a bonus of 1.5% for all new investors, and for all investors they currently have this extra bonus of €20 every time we invest €500 in a single project. Maclaire just launched a new platform called 8lens. This new platform is in a decentralized finance environment, meaning we will have to invest with cryptocurrencies. I recommend you subscribe to the channel because we will talk about this platform very soon. Another platform where I also get high returns is Lender Market, which, as you know, I have returned to with a small amount to invest also to take advantage of some bonus campaign that I will have to receive throughout March. We will talk more about this next month and if everything is going well. At the moment, I don't have many delayed loans and all have been paid before the end of the buyback guarantee or at the buyback guarantee date. In launch, I'm getting a little more than 18%, and that's also due to some cashback campaigns, but also because right now they offer us some loans at up to 14.5%. And in my portfolio, I'm investing in the loans that are offering me the highest return. As you can see, many are at around 14.5%, and the lowest return offered to us is about 13%. And if you also want to start investing in Launch, they have a welcome bonus for new investors of 1% of everything you invest during the first 3 months. You know, if you sign up at the link I leave in the description. Nectaro is another new platform on the market where I am getting a high return. This is largely due to the bonuses. Then we have Debitum, where I am also getting 16%, and this is also partly due to the bonuses, as last month I also took advantage of another bonus campaign. As you know, this platform is one of my favorites and the one that has the most weight in my investment portfolio. Last month, they launched a new loan originator called Latvian Forest Development Fund. Now we can invest in this loan originator with a return that offers us up to an additional 2% until March 17th. There may be times when we don't find many loans. Right now, there are only 2 and they are not from this loan originator. But as you see here, the auto invest is automatically investing me in this loan originator and taking advantage of this cashback campaign. If you still don't know Debitum and want to start investing, Debitum offers a welcome bonus for new investors if you sign up using the link I leave in the description of 1%. In income, I am also getting a very good return of just over 12%. And on the platform Hive 5, I am also getting just over 12%. I also invested more here last month. It still makes up a small part of my investment portfolio, but it's gaining slightly compared to previous months. And here I'm investing in loans that offer me up to 15%. I'm investing in loans that offer me higher returns. If you also want to start investing in Hive 5, they offer a welcome bonus of 0.5%. Fintown is rising more and more. Right now I am getting 12%, and this is because some projects that I had for a longer term were paid last month, and right now there are new and very interesting and different projects. Not all the projects are rentals anymore. We also have longer term projects that offer us a higher return. We have a new project that is different. In this case, they offer us a project with a first rank mortgage, and this project will offer us a return of 11% with a minimum term of 24 months. If you also want to start investing in Fintown, their welcome bonus for new investors is 2% of your first investment. If we go a little further down the table in terms of performance, I would like to mention some platforms, for example, Lonvest. Even though here I have a 9.48% return on this platform, I am or should be getting a bit more. But in the month of January, I had some idle money because I hadn't set the auto investment strategies correctly and I hadn't activated them, and that's why I'm getting a slightly lower return. But here I should be getting a return of 12.5% or similar to 12%. So in the coming months, this will recover in Lonvest and we hope it will rise further in the ranking. Lonvest also has a welcome bonus for new investors. If you sign up using the link I leave below in the description, you will get 1% of everything you invest during the first 90 days. On the Mintos platform, the return I am getting keeps increasing because I am making new monthly contributions and expanding my portfolio both in loans and in ETFs. Here, in the calculations of this portfolio, I am only taking into account the return I am getting with loans, with bonds, and with real estate. I do not take ETFs into account, as this is variable and will be known at the moment I decide to sell the ETFs. Regarding the loans, as I was saying, I continue making monthly contributions and still have payments in recovery. Last month, a small amount was recovered, but an amount higher than in previous months. Also, right now on Mintos, there are several investment opportunities in real estate, in different rental apartments where we are going to receive monthly returns and achieve more than 6%, and it is expected to achieve 3% capital appreciation. So these could be good opportunities for those looking to diversify their portfolio within Mintos. There are also new bond opportunities, and as we saw in previous months, Mintos is currently expanding its offerings beyond just offering bonds from loan originators. Right now, we have companies from other industries available for investment. In March, to celebrate International Women's Day, Mintos is launching a special campaign. It's a special campaign where if you sign up and start investing through the link using the code I'll also leave below in the description, you can get a special bonus. And this bonus is for both men and women. This special bonus is a bonus of 25 euros if you invest 1,500 euros, but you can get up to 200 euros as a reward by registering using this code and investing in loans, bonds, ETFs, or real estate assets until March 31st. Let's talk now about the agricultural platforms which are located at the bottom here. But they are also at the bottom because they are platforms where I do not receive interests on a monthly basis, since many of the projects are paid at the end of the project or in certain installments that are longer than a month. In Lande, for example, last month I did not deposit more money even though I do it every month. But last month I did not because there were not many projects available. Now I have almost all my capital invested, and hopefully this month there will continue to be new projects. As you can see, the projects released last month are projects with a return ranging between 11 and 14%. And there are terms that range from 12 months to 36 months. Lande also published a report last month for the month of January, and they have informed us that they will now focus on loans that have more secure collateral with fewer delays. These are the projects, the loans, which are guaranteed by land or machinery. And if you also want to start investing in Lande, right now they have a welcome bonus of 3% of everything you invest during the first month, if you sign up at the link I leave below in the description. Heavy Finance is another one of the agricultural platforms that I have in my investment portfolio. And in Heavy Finance, I am investing in some projects, and right now I am expanding my portfolio in loans with carbon credits. Additionally, we have been informed that last month the green loans, the loans with carbon credits, will also be financed by a corporate institution, the National Development Bank. It will finance 40% of the total of these loans. The rest of the financing will be for us. They will be available on the platform so that we, the investors, can invest in these loans. If you also want to start investing in Heavy Finance, they have a welcome bonus. This bonus is 2% of everything you invest during the first 30 days. In Demo, another platform that, despite being listed at the very bottom, is a platform where I expect to earn a much higher return. Last month, one of the debts was paid, the debt of an apartment in Palma, and here I achieved a return, an annual performance between 24% and 34%, depending on the time I invested in each of the nodes that included this apartment in Palma. So the long-term return I expect to achieve will be closer to 15%. And last month, as I was saying, I deposited more because they had a special campaign. And this month they also have another very interesting campaign offering us an instant cashback of 1.3% on everything we invest until the 16th of March. Here it's not necessary to invest a minimum amount. We can invest from 10 euros, and for every euro we invest on the platform we will get 1.3%. So if you want to start investing in Indemo, sign up at the link below in the description and you can get this bonus. Another platform I would like to talk about, which is situated right at the bottom, is Domoblock, in which I currently have 0%, but no project has been returned yet. This platform is different from the others because what we are investing in are house flipping projects. These house flipping projects have an estimated duration of about 8 months. Some last 7 months, while others may vary and be slightly longer, around 9 months. And something special and very interesting is that many investors complain that it's hard to start investing in Domoblock since they always release the projects first for investors already inside the platform, and then only the remaining 25% is allocated to new investors. But in this case, the next project that will be released on the 11th of March will be open to all investors. It is going to be on public sale, which means that any investor, even if they have registered recently and have not yet invested, will be able to participate from the beginning and invest from the very first moment in this project. It will go on public sale on Tuesday, March 11th at 4 in the afternoon. If you want to start investing in Domoblock, it could be a very good opportunity, but keep in mind that you need to be very punctual to be able to invest. Because otherwise, projects usually end in just a few seconds. And if you register using the link I leave below in the description, you can get a welcome bonus of 50 euros. If you don't want to miss more interesting videos, I recommend subscribing to this channel. Now tell me, how have your investments been during the month of February? Let me know below in the comments. If you have any doubts or questions, also leave a comment. You know I answer all your questions and comments. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, which really makes me happy and helps the channel grow. And before you go, I would like to invite you to the Telegram community where you can share experiences and opinions with other investors. I'll leave the link down in the description. See you very soon.